there, everybody, it's the Goof Queen here, and welcome back to episode 2 of Vanilla Minecraft. I know it's been an incredibly long time, as, you know, life came up, things happened, and I wasn't able to get videos out, but that's all over with now. Well, it's not all over with, but I'm done with not making videos, so we are going to get right back into the action and see what's been going on. Now, the truth is, I have been recording some episodes. As you can see, this is a new building. There are villagers running rampant everywhere. Pay them no mind. And this is a new building as well. But I'm actually not going to be posting anything about these buildings because they ended up being failures. Now, normally that wouldn't bother me, but the fact that I got so behind on both of these videos means that the fact that they're late, in addition to the fact that they don't work, make me feel like I should just start over. So I'll at least tell you what they were supposed to be. This was supposed to be a wheat farm. See, they're everywhere, I swear. There's a glitch where they can get through walls, and so they keep getting out of the breeder over there, and they just kind of have taken over my base. But anyway, this was supposed to be an automatic wheat farm. There is supposed to be a villager in here that plants the crops, and every so often, I think it's every minute or every 60 minutes, I don't remember. But water comes out of here and sweeps the crops away, and the villager picks up the seeds and plants them. And it was a really neat concept, and I was really excited to build it. And it worked for about 2 days, and then my villager glitched down into here. So I put a new one up there, and we tried again, and again, it worked for about 2 days, and the villager glitched down here. I tried it one more time, figured third tries the charm, and he glitched down here again. So, as much as I love the idea of this being a set-it-and-forget-it wheat farm, we are probably going to be, in some... Oh, for Pete's sake. We're, in some way, shape, or form, going to be changing this up. Ow. No, get out of my way. Okay. So the second project that I had been working on was a potion brewery, so to speak. Because of the project that I'll be showing you guys in just a second, I wanted a potion brewery, and because I'm weird, I decided that I wanted something special and mystical where you put your items in up here, you press a button, and then a magical cart comes up and has your potions in it. And it worked in my testing world, but I don't know if it was server lag or what, but whenever I try to use this thing, see, it's all fancy and awful because I'm not good with redstone. Excuse me. Ooh, zombie? Weird. Anyway, when you use this, the dispensers put things into the hopper, which puts it into the potion, the brewing stand. And then these become potions, and they're supposed to, when I hit that button, this torch turns off, and this gets to take, this hopper takes the potions out of the brewing stand. But for some reason, in my testing world, a wooden button worked perfectly to get all 3 of these potions out and into this hopper and here before that turned back on. A wooden button was absolutely perfect for it in my testing world. But when I brought it here, it wouldn't work. A stone button only brought 1 up, and a wood button is bringing 4 up. And it's not working. So it's very sad, but I assume, not I assume, I'm going to revisit this project at some point and make it the brewery that I always wanted it to be. So without further ado, I just wanted to kind of address those 2 things and mention them so everybody in the comment section wouldn't be going, oh, what's that building? And I haven't seen that building yet. So without further ado, we've addressed those 2 things. I'm gonna head over to the Nether and show y'all what I've been working on for this episode. I'll be right back. Like a pro. I have to admit, when I started this project, I was still terrified of ghasts, but since building this thing, I've gotten much more used to them, and I'm a little less afraid of them now. But here we are. We have arrived at the project I've been working on. If we just go ahead and hit this button and head on in, it is a blaze spawner, and that is going to be ridiculously loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Okay, so this is a blaze spawner. It's a design, hello Blaze. It's a design by Mumbo Jumbo, a link to whom I absolutely butchered that sentence, so we're going to try that again. This is a blaze farm that was originally designed by Mumbo Jumbo, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description. There, was that so hard to say? Apparently so. But anyway, you stand up here, and the blaze go ahead, and they spawn and fall down into here, and falling down into there gets them out of the spawner's checking radius, where it checks to see if there are blaze around it. So more can go ahead and keep spawning. And as you see, it's pretty efficient so far, until we end up in the end. This is our best way of getting EXP. So if we just hop down here, you'll see that I've made a clever and not altogether very efficient way of getting down. But you just go ahead, and if you flip this lever, it drops don't fire at me. It drops a block up in here so that no more blazes can get down. You see that guy is trapped. And if I just press this button, it crushes everything that's in there. Makes a blaze smoothie, I guess. So once they're down to half a heart, you can go ahead and punch them in the face. And they drop all their wonderful experience points. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this lever down for a bit so that I can show you what all's going on without being shot in the back, because while I was working on this room, that happened a couple times, and I had to remake the bookshelves in here. I think this is their third iteration, because I didn't have a door on this while I was working, because I'm smart. And the blaze kept firing at me. It came through here and lit them all on fire, and then it was, drastic, fight fire time. But in here we've got your basic, you've got your enchanting bench, your anvil, all that good kind of stuff. We'll probably end up getting some chests in here to put, maybe back here, to put books that you don't want. But I wanted to go ahead and make this because, as you saw in the beginning, I'm only in iron armor, and it's starting to run pretty low on durability. So I figured I might as well upgrade to diamond armor. But I thought, why only go halfway? Let's go ahead and get a good XP farm going with some enchanting space so that I can get some awesome armor. I just love that. I actually designed this little bit off of something I've seen in, I want to say it was Isuma's videos. But I designed that little bit and I like it. I'm proud of that. I mean, I'm proud of the whole thing because I didn't die while building it. Huzzah! Sorry, I'm really proud of that fact. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stand here for a while, get some levels, and do some enchanting. And I'm going to go ahead and... Am I going to put it into... I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to put it into a montage, a time-lapse bit, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to talk over it or not. So let's go ahead and get it started, and we'll see what I decided. Alright, everybody, we are back, and I think we did pretty darn well, especially for our first set of diamond armor. I think we've got a pretty good setup going on. So, we also got some extra good books that I threw in here as well. So we start off with the helmet, which isn't the greatest, just protection 4, but you know, it'll work. It'll keep our noggin safe, so that's good. The chest plate is pretty awesome. It's got protection 4 and breaking 3, thorns 2. So I'm pretty happy with that chest plate. The leggings are protection 4 and unbreaking 2. So not the best, but not the worst, you know. We'll take it where we can get it. But the boots, I'm pretty darn happy with these boots. The only thing that I don't like is they don't have protection on them. But they do have unbreaking 3, fire protection 4, depth strider 3, and feather falling 4. Boom. I was really excited. As you may have seen in the time lapse, the only thing that showed up when I hovered over them was depth strider. So at first I was like, oh great, I'll get a depth strider pair, which is good because I do want depth strider coming up, you know, hint hint, future episode. But to get feather falling and unbreaking and fire protection is kind of meh here nor there, but you know, I'll take it. So we've got those 4 here, and we also got some efficiency books as well as a looting 2 book. Protection, power 5, that's pretty intense. Respiration 3 might come in handy with these boots, but I haven't decided whether I want to put it on this helmet or not. We had a thorns 2 and a feather falling 3, so it was a pretty good haul. Oh, I forgot to mention this pick. We got an efficiency 4, fortune 3 pick, which is going to come in handy in just 1 second. So let's go ahead. We'll take this old stuff off. Oh, yeah. Let me, can we do a, oh, that's much better. That's looking much better. So, where can we, let's just put it in here. This can be our, safety, excuse me, our safety, you know, we've just died and we need something to wear so that we don't die while trying to get our stuff back, kind of gear. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in this bed real quick, and I'll show you what we're planning on looking at next. Now, we're approaching this giant stone wall, and I'm sure some of you have seen this in the background of my other videos and kind of gone, you know, what on earth is that thing? I can't remember if I've talked about it in a previous episode. I feel like I haven't, but I can't really remember. But anyway, this area belongs to my pal Saiganshi. He had initially, I love those signs, but he had initially walled this off and was planning on emptying the entire thing out, like digging it all out top to bottom. He never told us what he was planning to do, but I just talked to him the other day and he said he's not sure he wants to do that anymore, so we're going to talk about, you know, what's going to go in here. Maybe it could be a mob farm, or, you know, whatever. I'm personally rooting for mob farm, but, you know, he claimed the area, so it's his area to do with as he pleases. But, because it is such a massive area, I think I want to say it's 70 blocks wide, something like that? Somewhere around that general area. He extended the offer that anyone who wanted to help him dig it out would get to keep the things they dug. So initially, in that corner over there, I started from the top and I did a nice, like, 3x3 square and dug all the way down and then came back up and blah, blah, blah. But a different friend of mine started helping him out and started on the other side by going all the way down to, I think it's y = 9. Coming all the way down here and mining to get the resources. Now, you know, this may be a little bit bad form, but you can't say go ahead and keep whatever you mine and not expect people to take advantage of it. He's fine with it, actually. I'm kidding. But anyway, this is the other thing that I wanted to work on. I just kind of want to do this for maybe an hour or so, see what kind of resources we can get. Redstone is always good stuff. I would like to find some diamonds if I could, But we'll go ahead, we'll dig some of this stuff out, and we'll see what we can get. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, I have a confession to make. I worked for a little bit more than an hour. You may be able to hear it in my voice, or at the very least you could certainly hear it going out in the last clip that I made, but right after I finished making the last section of this episode, I actually lost my voice for quite a few days. So I went ahead and just mined quite a bit, made a lot of iron picks just because I didn't want to waste my diamond ones. So I made a lot of iron picks, went over, cleared out a bunch of area, and this is what we managed to get. We got 25 blocks of diamond, 3 stacks and some odd redstone, got some gold, which is useful, and quite a bit of iron. I actually ended up leaving some of it over in Saiganchi's place because I didn't need all of it. So, you know, it's payment for the fact that we all went straight down to diamond level and took the diamonds. So we're gonna take these diamonds with the Fortune 3 pick, and we're gonna go ahead and break them and see just how many diamonds we can get. 51 diamonds. I would say not too shabby for I don't know how much work we did over there. I mean, it was probably a couple of hours worth, but 51 diamonds, I will take it. We now have 54. That seems so sad that I've been on this server for how long and I only have 54 diamonds. But oh well, you know, it's better than 0 diamonds. So we're going to go ahead and stash the Fortune 3 pick back in here. I'm already getting so disorganized and it's bothering me. But anyway, that was all I had planned for this episode. We got some good stuff done. Got some snazzy new armor made for us, ready to tackle the challenges coming our way. Got some diamonds mined out, and we are ready to head into the next episode. So please, if you liked the video, please click that like button, consider subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.